she had two kids or more? More than two kids?
She had more than two kids.
She had more than two kids.
I say three I'm not sure. I know she has
Three
several
or
kids.
four. Okay, so here's this woman who has three or four kids. You're in the car with her, and Amari, that's the driver?
Yeah, that's the name I utilize.
Okay. He's in the car with you. Mm-hmm. You're trying to get information out of her. You shoot her in the stomach,
Yeah.
and then realizing that if she survives, she's going to testify against you.
Exactly.
You then put the gun to her head and kill her.
Yes.
What did you do with the body at that point? Because you guys are in the car?
Yeah, we're in the car. No. See, that's why, okay, when I got out the store, we went up the block. And when we went up the block next to the welfare center, I got out, and I got her to get out the car. So we on the sidewalk, we on the street at the time. And as I'm questioning her, and I'm asking her, why did Clyde rob the spot? And we don't know what you're talking about, no. I said, come on, y'all like the Bonnie or Clyde. If he do something, you down with him or whatever. So my objective is, like I say, how can I say, I was not, that was not my intention. See, a lot of times people say something's premeditated. I had no intention of getting her. I had every intention of getting the Clyde. So once I pulled the trigger and she fell, and I'm like, shit. And once she fell, I put the gun to her head and squeezed the trigger because I'm saying to myself, nah, I'm not going to jail.
So you just killed this woman, and you shot other people before.
Yeah.
But this is the first person you've killed.
That I know, yeah, exactly.
That they know of.
That I did, yeah. No. Let's keep it straight. That I did.
Well, okay. That you did. Okay.
But one murder. It doesn't matter. I got several murders. One murder is too many.
Right. What did you feel in that very moment when you executed her?
You know what? Like literally, man. I couldn't even say I wasn't there. Like literally, like when you lose yourself, I lost myself. I was gone. It's like then, what did I feel? I didn't feel I was gone. It's like I crossed the dark side. I was like, because here it is, when that situation happened, because I was that close, when I pulled the trigger, you had brain matter, like stuff flew into my face. Like that's how close you was. So it's not like, what did I feel? It's like I was gone. Like that individual that I was, it's like I was gone. I lost my mind. I was not in the right state at that present time. I was a sick individual during that period of time in my life.
Were you sober when all this was happening?
I didn't get high.
You didn't get high at all?
I didn't get high. I got high at my early age, hanging out, smoking weed. I didn't smoke weed. This crime happened in 1986. The last time I smoked a joint when I was doing a bid doing Thanksgiving in 1982. The last time I had any type of thing to drink was probably in 1979, 1980, and that's what my guys, everybody used to hang out with me. Man, if you got high, you really would have been crazy. I didn't get high.
Yeah. So you killed this woman, and then Amari, the driver, gets picked up by the police.
Yeah, he got, what happened was right after we did it, and right after, like I told you, we went back to Southern Euclid, and, I told you cops was everywhere. And to me, I'm like, they can't know what we just did. But it was too hot for us to stay there because I got a gun with us, and it got a body on it. So we went back to the airport, we threw the gun in the lake, and we exchanged rent-a-car. And during that whole period of time, I always listen. You don't know nothing. You don't see nothing. Don't say nothing. You don't have nothing to do with this. Don't admit nothing. And you're right. What wound up happening, I dropped him off at his girlfriend's house. I went somewhere to this young lady house because I was trying to give me an alibi. And basically right now was the alibi was going to be, look, where was you? Saying that, I got to your house around 11 o'clock. How do you know you got to his house at 11 o'clock? Eyewitness News, Channel 7 was on. Okay, when did he left? He didn't leave until I left. He took me to work, saying 6 o'clock in the morning. That was going to be my alibi. But guess what? She had pneumonia. She was in the hospital, so she couldn't be my alibi. So when I dropped him off at the, I couldn't find an alibi. So what wound up happening, he worked for General Motors. This kid had a good job working for General Motors in Austin, like Terrytown, New York, next to Sing Sing. And what he used to do on his days off, he came back to the hood. Opposed to him, like you escaped the concrete jungle, but he kept coming back. So when I told him you don't know nothing, he come back down, and when he came back down, they picked him up. And when they picked him up, they told him, look, we know you didn't do nothing. We know Glaze is through. You got a chance. What happened? So he took advantage of that. He told him what happened.